in our adventure.
I think we're acquiring the god of all bikes.
Feeny, I knew you were rich, but when they talk about big money, that's not quite what I had in mind.
Yes, you see, have you ever seen those world record books where it's like, oh, we're making the world's biggest pizza, and it's like the size of an ice rink and it takes a small village? My family's made the world's biggest money. technically worthless.
Oh, hey, look, some money.
Jackson gets immediately jumped by the two spiders.
Oh, it's horrible. I
Goes, I guess.
And
if only we had something that could cut the webs.
Scyther goes in.
Good sir.
Scyther.
Hello, my bug friends. I've reformed.
You're gonna have to stop giving up this highway robbery business.
The webbing gets torn to shreds, freeing Samson, and the spiders fall to the ground and attempt to skitter away, not wanting to give up their lucrative life of robbing people who come to this secluded island.
Man, this Scyther's really building up a big arc. Like, all of these gangsters are gonna come back.
Yeah, I was thinking about extending it into a trilogy.
Yeah. Because, like, there's gotta be the high point, right? The Scyther still hasn't hit the high point. And then it's gotta hit the fall.
That's true, yes.
That has
Hero's journey. And you guys
sad part
believe
of the
me.
movie where the hero just has nothing left but their glasses of water with olives in them. Martini glasses. We can't actually have alcohol in it. It's going to be a children's show. Ooh, and I've got it. It'll be called Straight Edge because he'll be on the straight and narrow and his hands are swords.
Oh, Feeny, that is brilliant. That is brilliant.
It's pretty good.
Anyway, there's a Snorlax here. I
Oh,
wish
hey.
these
Oh.
things didn't like sitting in tiny valleyways that are otherwise impassable.
Hold on, I've always wanted to do this. I start climbing the Snorlax.
Okay, you climb atop the Snorlax. It smells. It smells like disappointment and and the neat lifestyle.
You get to the apex. If you're in the center of the belly, you sink like quicksand.
Oh no! That's what I wanted to try!
Yes, also, there's like a small chance it might try to sleep eat you, so, watch out for that.
Here, hang on. You
You
should
can't
probably
solve all of
teleport
your
out
problems by just teleporting them away, Nera.
Really?
Well, let's test the extent. Teleport out of there. I have a clever way around this Snorlax.
Oh, I mean, I was just gonna take a quick nap.
No, don't take a quick nap. Those quick naps turn into forever naps. Did you know
Okay.
Snorlaxes can also devour you via osmosis?
Oh, jeez! I scrumble out of the Snorlax.
Yes, that's actually why they're in valleys so much. They start on mountains and just like slowly it eats away until they're on the ground.
As expected of the team's Pokemon professor.
Wow. Oh man,
Alright,
that explains why people have to go around waking them up. That could be a real problem if they just eat their way through the world.
Yes, it eventually, it is very dangerous. There's just big, endless holes. So, my plan is I'm going to set the bike into gear 6 again, generate a giant dollar bill that will drape over the Snorlax and will ride over it.
Oh, like a money ramp.
Yes, exactly.
That's a great plan, Feeny. There's no way that could not work.
Let's go for it.
Roll something.
I'm just gonna roll a straight D20.
Sure.
That is a 4.
That sure is a 4.
You realized you gave you gave your only expanding dollars to the spiders, and so you gingerly try to lay 1 monies out each, but just can't reach over the sweaty mass.
Alright, well, it's a pretty thin thing, but if
All
this
right.
is an acro bike, I'll be able to get over it no problem.
All right, Feeny, here's the plan. Here's the plan.
It's too late. I'm
Oh,
going
no!
for it.
Oh, jeez!
She flings off and flies away. It's not an acro bike.
Quick, you have to test it a third time. It's the scientific method. Anyway, I'm going to go over here. I've got a plan. What does Snorlax like? Food. Maybe if we cook it up something, it'll wake up and waddle on over here.
Oh, that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah, okay.
Too bad I can't cook it all. I can teleport to the food.
What? Like I said, okay, no, we're going to teach you a thing or two about cooking, starting right now.
Yeah, I
Phoenecia.
will learn.
Yes, Phoenecia, please assist. Samson, you're good.
I'm actually a terrible chef myself, but my Whimsicott is a certified butler Pokemon as well.
Okay, so if we combine Teapot and Whimsicott's powers, as well as the power of positive thinking on my Umbreon, I don't doubt that we can make up craft a perfect meal from the very real recipe that I'm going to start reading out right now.
Wait, Rick, can you cook it all?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
and adequately, yes. No, I had to feed myself for quite some time.
Are we making jelly
Aqua
donuts?
doesn't pay very well.
Yes, we're making jelly donuts.
You know, I wasn't going to, but now I feel like I have to. Come, let us gather the ingredients for jelly donuts.
First, I'm going to take my money off of that Snorlax, because that's just going to dissolve right into it.
All
And
right,
as
since
much
we're
as that
making...
doesn't technically increase the value of my remaining money, I'm not sure if it's worth it.
All right,
go-
since we're making jelly donuts, we need to get rice and seaweed.
Yes, I will dive into the ocean and retrieve some seaweed. You gather the rice.
Okay. Feeny and Nera wander around for a little bit, searching for rice.
Find rice.
I need to let my cat in, otherwise.
Should we
it's gonna
roll
scare
perception?
Sure. Let's see how that works.
Alright. Is there a modifier on that, or is that just a straight D20?
You can go on one of your mental stats, whichever's the best.
Okay, cool. I'll use my intelligence.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. Feeny, you realize you can't find any rice, but fortunately, you do have some ingredients in your bag, because Feeny is anything but prepared.
Feeny totally forgets there is rice in her bag, because of course there is, so her Whimsicott Pofflin grabs it out while she isn't looking, and then makes a little, like, thing to indicate, hey, I found some rice.
Oh,
Wow.
nice job.
Au natural rice, and it's even in a convenient cardboard box.
So does it just grow like that?
It must. I can come to literally no other conclusion. Whimsicott rolls its eyes.
Wait. What's that? Is Rick in trouble? What? Rick's drowning? I really can't understand what it's saying. I just pet it.
It seems pleased.
There we go.
You're
Oh,
very
well.
good at consoling.
The Pavilion coming over and seeing Rick leap into the ocean, panics and immediately runs back to you guys and urges you towards the mountains.
Is there more rice?
Oh yeah, there's probably more rice. Hey,
what should I roll
Rick.
for getting seaweed?
You find seaweed.
Okay.
The Scyther wanders over and good-naturedly offers you its hand to help you out of the water.
Yeah, dang it, Jello, you beat me to it.
Yeah, Rick dives into the water. Me too. He dives into the water, like realizes that this cliff is so steep he probably can't get back up. He's starting to like curse himself a little bit. Reaches up his hand and suddenly feels it touch something. The back of
Ouch.
Scyther's blade.
He
Just-
used the reverse end of the blade.
Oh, good chap. Drags him up and out of the water.
Wait. Rick first is like, all right, Scyther, fly. Then you guys
back to the surface.
There you go.
Scyther, you came back for me. Oh, this is beautiful.
Of course, sir.
Okay, I got some seaweed.
As Rick flies on Scyther's back, the end
Oh,
credits
that
of the
doesn't
first
happen.
movie of Straight Edge appears.
Yes, that's the part that's going to have to be fictionalized because I had to run here because Scyther sure as hell can't fly.
Well, I would know 2 individuals who could help us out with special effects using their webs as strings that are barely perceptible, but I guess they're staying criminals!
What?
It's okay, they'll come around eventually.
One of the 8 legs gives you a middle leg.
There's no middle leg, you have 8!
It gives you 2. 2 of them. Gives you 2 middle legs. And then jumps back and forward.
It like does the thing where it gets close enough to me where like if you're looking at your hand really close up it kind of blurs so the number of fingers or appendages changes. Alright, I appreciate the effort.
Alright, so should we make these jelly donuts?
Yes, okay. Let's start with the construction of the jelly donuts. What should I roll for this? Making this delish.
Just straight up D20.
Yeah, that is the most fair thing.
Pokemon doesn't have a cooking stat? What?
There actually is a chef class,
There's-
believe it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I was considering it.
It's from breeders though, and I don't like breeders in that game. Because breeders are a really unfortunate case where they are most effective when they're not moving at all. Because it just completely slows down an adventure, and it's like, I'm going to sit here for 3 months and breed super Pokemon.
That makes sense.
So yeah, it just completely ruins the flow. Anyway, yeah, you make jelly donuts.
Hooray!
The smell from the jelly donut cooker seems to start rousing the sweaty Snorlax a little bit, but it just can't quite, like, you can't see it on my end because I'm just moving it, I'm just tilting it ever so slightly, but he keeps resetting because Roll20 keeps clipping him backwards, and that's exactly how he's trying to get up.
Oh, there he goes. Quick, run past while he... Oh, wait.
It's like a revolving door, aka
Yeah.
a death trap.
Right. Oh, man. Did you hear that out in the wild?
Was that one of your espers that came from your hair?
Yeah, that was one of my espers.
Okay.
Briefly stop the rotation so the rest of us go in. Take one for the team, Samson.
Well, Phoene actually knows, being a Pokemon professor, the best way to get a Snorlax raring is through song, but unfortunately you don't have a Pokemon flute.
Ooh.
Oh, good thing I brought my electric guitar.
Okay, Nera pulls out her electric guitar and begins shredding some awesome licks while Phoene pulls out her microphone and...
Give me a second before... I don't want to show off. Oh, good! I'm sure this will sound wonderful over Discord.
Come on, Rick, break out your tambourine.
Shika, shika, shika.
Rick says with no tambourine.
And...
If I have one quality, it's my ability to improvise, Rick says proudly, shaking his hand in the air. And Samson, launch in with your drum solo.
As the Snorlax keeps spinning, Samson goes clonk, 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 clonk against the wall. That will wake him up.
Alright. So, the Snorlax begins to rotate and tries to get up as best as it can, but it just can't find it in itself. Samson, however, woke up because of the guitar shredding. And eventually... Oh, go on.
Oh, I was going to say, I guess I do have to sing.
It's fine.
I'm going... Yeah, we could also leave a trail of our jelly donuts leading away to hopefully, like, yep.
Oh, leave the trail faster! It's
Oh no!
coming.
It's gaining!
Rick, panicking, drops all of his donuts. And Snorlax tackles, and unfortunately, where's it? To back. Yeah.
No! I dropped my guitar.
Snorlax.
I'm going to I'm going to return him to the ball. It's fine. I return Umbreon to the ball. Everybody pedal!
No, I'm kind of afraid of looking in there once you open that ball back.
Umbreon is a tough cookie.
Alright.
Alright.
My espers are really unhappy about that.
Slams into the wall.
Alright, you guys make it through the pass, leaving the Snorlax behind, and you guys are now seeing a fork in the road. You pick it up and then decide to move left or right.
I mean, left are
the fork in the air and sees which way the tines land, and they land left.
Yeah, I see like some sort of stuff that way.
Teapot says go left.
Yeah, my espers agree.
Alright, you start heading left, and you notice that there are some strange-looking individuals hanging out near a house. They're looking around, and they're all fairly, they seem fairly stressed out. They're talking distinctly between each other. They're all wearing dark gray outfits with a large green, neon V on it. They're all also wearing these strange eyepieces that look like it's ripped off from a popular anime, and they're all wearing tablets on their wrists.
Oh, guys.
Well, they look stressed, and I think tea would be good for them.
Hippogriff Orb Z, I know it well.
Yeah. Wait,
Good evening, my fellows.
Okay.
Oh no, she just walked right in there.
The three people jump back in a panic, and the one girl points at you really quickly. Don't you come any closer! We'll get you! She throws her Pokemon, in a panic. She just kind of picks it up and hucks it at you.
Oh no, she's going to get you!
Oh, this is adorable.
Oh, no.
It floats around me. I was going to offer you tea. Also, is that an Ampharos? That's one of my favorite Pokemon. I like your style. I mean, you know, the style. I guess I like your aesthetic choice in Pokemon, not really your style, if I'm being honest. She looks at their ridiculous outfits.
They kind of look at each other, and the one who's the most composed walks forward, and she greets you. She goes, "Oh, hello. Who are you, and how did you find your way to this island?"
I'm Phoenecia, and over there, hidden in sight, out of sight for some reason, are the rest of my party members. All three of them. Don't let them surprise you with their numbers.
But be surprised by our style. Rick Shades, a pleasure to meet you all. Magician extraordinaire.
I'm Nera Skiero, and back there is a teammate who ate some unfortunate wildlife.
Yeah, my name's Samson. Oh, Scyther's in my way. Yeah. Hi, Samson. I'm a little bit of a Pokemon trainer. How's it going?
The girl gives it a reassuring wave to her two teammates as her Pokemon just kind of float over. Well, one kind of floats over, the other kind of walks over, and she goes, "Oh, okay. You must have gotten here by mistake. That's commonly happens. I am Chat. What's her name? Because I didn't expect a name."
Well, you decide. I'm going to go to the bathroom behind this rock. Be right back.
All right. Yeah, Chat. What is this gal's name? And she is from a team. Oh wait. Ooh, Vienna. I like Vienna. Vega. Cashew Inn. Vanessa, Wrath, Veronica, Vervain? Ooh, these are cool names. Vivian. Yeah. Okay. Vanille. Ooh, I like Vanille.
Yeah, Vanille's good.
Okay, actually, Vanille kind of fits the theme of just Pokemon in general. Yeah, okay. That's good. She extends a hand and she says, "I am Vanille of Team Vision. It's a pleasure to meet you."
Nice to meet you, Rick Shades of Team... What was it, Nera?
Peasant Poppers.
Yes, yes, Team Peasant. Team Peasant Poppers. A pleasure to meet you.
She shakes your hand fairly politely, and she goes, well, we are here to realize our vision, and we were hoping, we're trying...
Is that what those robot eyes are about?
Rude to point.
She takes off the device, and as you can see, it is clearly just a device. She goes, "No, this is." She just, you're silly. She said, "These are clearly just machines," and she puts it back on, and she starts tapping into it a little bit, and she looks at Phoenecia, and she goes, "Oh, I remember you. You're from the what's your family name?"
Felicity.
She goes, "You're from the Felicity family, from Aristocrat Harbor, correct?"
Oh, yes!
She
Are you a family friend? I am willing to trust you. Rick and Mara, you are aware that Feeny has many faults, but being anti-stealth and way too trusting are her worst ones.
I notice nothing wrong with this, Rick says.
Right.
Also too trusting.
I elbow Samson. All right, Samson, it's up to you and me.
She goes, "No." She goes, "No, but I've met your daughter."
I have a daughter!
Oh no! Nope. She walks back and she's like, "Okay, we need to go." And she looks back at you and says, you need to leave. This island is dangerous. You never know what could possibly happen here.
Wait, first tell me about my daughter. How old is she?
And she clicks her button on her eyepiece really quick and shouts, Vanille of Team Vision requesting an escape rope, and she just poofs away with her Pokemon.
Wow, so Feeney's got a daughter, huh?
What a nice person.
Oh, that's not a very pretty name, I have to say. It's also a little too long. Vanille of Team Vision asking for a doesn't even roll off. You can't even say it rolls off the tongue. It's like it died there and falls off the back of a truck. I must find my daughter and correct this. What?
You have a daughter, huh?
Apparently.
How old are you?
19, so this is rather scandalous, though I suppose it could be worse.
Or she
Maybe
could
it's
be
like
from
one of those weird clone daughters or something.
Or she
Rich
could
people
be
do that,
from
right?
the future. Rick
Yeah,
says,
your daughter's
Oh,
probably
she's
from the future.
from the future. Okay, all right. Feeny seems weirdly okay.
Yeah, no. Rick is like, this is not shocking news to him at all. He's just instantly like, oh, she's clearly from the future. He just chews on a jelly donut that they have left over.
I mean, it would make sense that she'd be from the future. Maybe she's coming back to stop us from doing something on this island.
Well, I suppose the best way to find your future person trying to stop you is to do the thing that they don't want you to do.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, I'm gonna go into this house.
All right, you walk inside, and I'm just going to you know what? No, this is a fresh map. I am prepared for all things.
Oh, impressive.
Yes, all situations. Those people.
Oh, there's
those
people?
There's no. You don't see those people.
Okay.
Only you are in here.
Guys,
Yes.
I saw some ghosts.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, that's every day for us.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, true.
You walk through the home, and it looks like no one has been in here for quite some time. Everything's covered in a thin layer of dust, and it just kind of gives Samson some allergies, so he just passes out immediately, of course.
Classic
Classic
Samson.
Samson.
Is the water running? Feeny wants to wash her hands.
You pull the handle, and yeah, it runs. It runs.
Okay, good. She gives it like a moment after it runs to make sure it's not like one of those house in the woods that if it hasn't been on for a while, the water's all brown and disgusting at first.
It gives a few.
It's next.
Oh, it gives a few sputters, but then clean water comes out.
Okay, she just washes her hands.
You're doing all that when you have a legit wizard in the room who can conjure water at a whim, Rick says, washing his own hands with conjured water due to his, mystic nonsense.
Well, but mystic water leaves kind of like a residue.
Yes,
like
a
hard
magic
water.
residue. Yes, it is the hardest water. It is the water from beyond time.
Yeah, that's why I
Like my
used Snorlax.
daughter. You know, Rick, if you can make Mystic Water, you can probably sell that. I think that powers up water Pokemon moves.
I would never abuse my powers for material gain, Phoenica.
I looked
You
through
know
the
that.
DVD collection.
They're all VHS tapes.
VHS, yeah, the VHS collection.
Yeah, they're all VHS tapes. You find Air Bud, and
Classic.
and Pokemon the first movie.
Oh, nice. Glad
The
to
third
say they've
one's
got
better.
Air Bud, that classic movie about a dog, whatever that was.
It's Air Growlithe.
Nice. Anyway, we should probably get out of here. Ah! I throw a Pokeball right at the Bulbasaur.
You catch it because the DM didn't.
That was great.
I honestly did not see that at all and thought you were
Me
just
neither.
being crazy and chucking a ball at the potted plants, thinking someone might be hiding in it.
Nera, more ghosts?
Yeah, I got it this time.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's yours. I'll throw it in your journal later.
Yeah.
So did you just like leave that on the map by accident?
I did.
I was like, oh, that's like probably a Bulbasaur that's waiting for its previous owner. I'll play it cool and like sneak around the room and look at stuff, and then whip a ball at it when I.
Oh, that's really good, boss.
Oh my
Yeah.
Well, as Phoenica all knows, like only the super rich and wealthy will, adorn their decorations with Bulbasaur and other starter types. So the person here clearly came from wealth.
Yeah, I mean they had the first edition of Air Bud.
I mean, they were so rich they adorned their servants' quarters with Bulbasaur.
Oh.
It's a bonsai Bulbasaur. That's right.
Oh, that's really
Yeah.
good.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, it's like a
Oh,
tiny
holy
Bulbasaur.
shit.
Oh.
Feeny writes a little note and sticks it in the VHS things that says, "Keep a lookout next fall for Straight Edge."
Okay, his name is Bulbabutt, left over from the last campaign, but it's yours now.
Oh, perfect.
But
Oh, he's so weak.
It's so weak. I am going to keep its name because I feel like I just stole somebody's Pokemon.
It was one of the Channel Awesome guys. So that's perfect. All right.
Well, alright, Bulbabutt. Time to go back into your Pokeball. Maybe we can find you your trainer.
Okay. One last thing that you do find is a journal on the table.
Oh,
guys, I found a journal.
oh, what's it say?
It is left over from what appears to be the last servants of the area. It is written in like this weird mix of. Excuse me. It is actually just written in Ransay. It's written in complete Moonspeak to you. Do any of you in your background know how to do that, or does Phoenica have some BS powers that lets her do it?
I'm pretty sure I can literally just look up fucking anything. I paraphrased all my skills because they're all the worst and super long and hard to fit in a character document. But yeah.
You pull out your 3DS and get out My Japanese Translator. And you start like putting in the kanji, and it takes forever because you're not used to putting in moon runes. But eventually, you do decipher that this was a home of an ancient lord, and this was one of the servant houses. They actually even mention that there is a godlike Pokemon at the bottom of the mansion that this family served.
You guys, I think this very mansion might hold the Air Bud.
But dogs are just a myth.
That's what I thought too, but we might be on the cusp of a legendary godlike Pokemon.
My dog.
The only... I can't follow that up with anything better, so I'm going to...
Yep. Nope. That's it. Come on, Samson. Rick kind of scoops him up.
We've got to take him out. We bump him into the door frame and then have to like re-angle him back out.
Okay. He is definitely. Is he taller than he is wide? We should
don't
really
know.
have had a tape measure.
But can you seriously not tell if he's taller or wider? Just by
Listen,
looking at it?
I'm just saying there is a difference between seeing a couch on the ground and a Samson when you're carrying it. It's hard to figure out the geometry.
All right, guys.
Alright, fair enough.
Before we follow the path, I say that we should go to the back of the water because in these things that I've played called video games.
Everybody knows what a video game is. Why do you say it weird like that?
Oh, I mean, they were pretty new to me. I didn't have a TV or a game console growing
With
up.
the air quotes and everything.
Well, okay. We should check behind the water is what I'm getting at.
Okay.